and welcome to the content tip of the week. Over the last couple of weeks, we've talked a lot about batching, and I want to take things one step further this week and really share with you one thing that can help you get started and make a big difference in your content creation. Really one of those, if you only did one thing, start with this kind of things. Because often when I talk about batching and setting up content creation process, setting up content calendars, this kind of a little bit boring background admin stuff, I get a lot of resistance from people, a lot of objections. And one of the most common things is that they say, I don't have time, that I try to make this happen, but I don't have time. Or if they are working with a team, I'd like to do with this, but actually I need this and that from my team. And since I don't get that material on time, it's very hard to make it happen. And I do understand you, it's not always easy when you manage all the things at the same time, or you're working with other people and you should get the whole process aligned. So I want to get really, really practical and make it very easy and simple for you to do this week. So if you haven't been watching last week's episode, we talked about batching content, batching your content creation and creating as much as you can in one go. There are some good tips there, so go back and look at that video if you haven't seen it yet. But today we're going to make it very, very, very practical. And if you are one of those people who say like, yeah, this sounds like a good idea, or I know I've had good results with this in the past, but I'm struggling to implement this now, hear me out. So start with this very simple thing. Set a fixed content creation time each week for the next 4 weeks and stick to it. So don't try anything more complicated. Don't try to do your whole month's content at once, or dedicate a whole day for content creation, because it might be too big a step. It might be something that's just too hard for you to implement right now. And really setting that routine one small step at a time can make a whole difference for the quality of your content, for the results that you get, and also it will help you enjoy your content creation more. So set aside 1 or 2 hours each week at the same time for the following next 4 weeks and see what happens. And if that still feels like you're not sure if you can implement that, I have an extra tip for you. Because next week, next Tuesday, on May 18th at 1:30 p.m. Central European Time, we'll gather around for Content Circle. And that's a complimentary event. It's a completely free event for all of you, so that you can join me and we can all work on our content together. It's a 90-minute event. We'll use the first 60 minutes to really focus on our content, and then the last 30 minutes is for networking, sharing ideas, and so forth. And even during the focus time, you get to ask questions in chat or share your ideas with others. We've really made a great progress there when people have tested their ideas, asked for feedback. Would you prefer this or that? Or if you were struggling with content creation, what you would want to see or read to make your job easier. So you can also use that group to have feedback and to test your ideas. So that will take place next week on Tuesday, May 18th at 1:30 p.m. Central European Time. I'll drop the sign-up link in the comment just afterwards so you can join. And to recap, remember 1 hour or 2 hours per week for the next 4 weeks. It will get you started and you will see results. So start trying that today or tomorrow and join me next week on Content Circle. Have a great week and I speak to you soon.